Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kennedy and I make videos about grad school and things that grad students go through. And y'all, I've been going through it. So today I thought I'd film a different type of video. So my family and I are taking Christmas photos today. So I thought I would do like a get ready with me / where have I been the past 6 months? Because a lot has happened. So if y'all remember, my last video was me starting a series on the grad school admissions process. All I made was that very first video, and then I couldn't make any more. Now, why did that happen? A lot of attention was being focused on racial injustice and police brutality and systemic racism. And I tried to film a video, and in good conscience I just couldn't post it. So that kind of stopped me in the tracks, and eventually that sort of attention died away and other things just kept coming up. Yeah, so around that same time, my PI and I, so for those who are grad students, y'all know what a PI is, but for those who might not know what a PI is, it stands for Principal Investigator, and it's basically my boss, my research mentor. Research mentor is probably the best definition. Him and I had decided that I was going to write a grant, an individual training grant that summer. And the deadline for the summer application is August 8th. So we decided at the end of June that we were going to write something for August 8th. That really gave me like 6 weeks to do it. So instead of making videos, I spent the rest of the summer writing a 78-page document on my research project, because that's what we decided would be the best use of my time. I was also taking other classes during the summer just because there was nothing else to do with my time. So I wanted to get some easy requirements out of the way so that when this pandemic ends, I could get back to actually doing research. The pandemic's not over. So I started writing my F31, and that turned out to be quite the large undertaking. Me and my mentor, we work together well because he's very hands-off, and I don't like super micromanaging people. But sometimes he's a little too hands-off, and it's a little frustrating. So that whole experience probably wasn't as smooth as I would have hoped it was going to be. And that my entire summer I was stressed out about writing, and was I doing a good job, and were things working out. Because my research project is not funded, so basically we don't really have any money right now. So we've been writing grants on grants on grants since I've decided that this is what I want to do, and only about 10 to 20% of grants that are submitted get funded, or grants that are reviewed get funded. So granted, so basically we got a lot of work to do. Yeah, so basically I spent the entire summer writing, taking classes, writing, and then the summer ended and it's time to start classes. And I'm exhausted at this point. And supposed to be doing research, being productive. It's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Okay, so I don't even know what I said in that little short segment, but basically I've been stressed because of school. Okay, so I'm gonna go take my shower now, and then I'm gonna come back and do my nails, and we'll keep this going. Okay, so I'm back. Y'all ever come back from a shower feeling like a new person? Like, I feel like a new person. So now I'm gonna do my nails. I'm gonna put these on. These are Kiss press-on nails in like this Tiffany blue color, which honestly I probably didn't pick the right Christmas. I didn't pick Christmas nails. This was just a pack of nails that I had in my room. But this is gonna have to work. But back to the story of my life. So fall semester starts, and I'm taking this class that I have dreaded since before I started in the program. So I'm in a pharmacology PhD program, and we take like a basic concepts of pharmacology in the spring of our first year, but we don't take our principles, like big pharmacology course, until the fall of our second year, which is what I just finished. So I'm going into this course stressed because I'm super not confident. Like I'm just convinced that I'm not going to do well, which is a terrible way to go into a class. Regardless, I got to take it. So here I go, registering for this class, and it actually is not as bad as, let me stop capping. It's actually awful. Like, the class is awful. It's 5 days a week, every single day. It's at 10 a.m., which isn't bad, but 5 days a week is ridiculous to learn as much information as we do. And like, it's team taught, meaning that every professor teaches their specialty, or they have a section that's assigned to them. So we're running through like 20 people in this class. I swear. So yeah, that was exciting. But luckily, I have 2 very good friends who take this class with me. And we've taken all of our classes in grad school together thus far. And they really, honestly, that's like a great bit of advice. Like, when you join a program, like, find you some good people that you trust and that you can depend on. Because even on my worst days, when I didn't want to participate, like, my friends would check on me and make sure that I was like getting stuff done. And like, I don't know, I ended up passing the class with a B. So yeah, so I'm going through that class. I am trying to, oh, I forgot something. So meanwhile, this entire spring, summer, I gained 20 pounds, which, well, it's 20 pounds. It is what it is. My clothes didn't fit anymore. And so I ended up buying clothes, not real clothes, but like workout clothes to inspire myself to work out, but just was too stressed to do so. I mean, eventually I tried to like buckle down and start doing it, but we all know how that went. So it didn't really happen. Where was I? So it's fall semester. I'm taking this ridiculous class. Let's say there's like 5 teachers that teach, or 5 professors that teach lecture for each exam. There's 6 exams in this class, and I'm not excited. Like, I'm not thrilled at all to be taking this class. This is my nail drill. I'm literally doing press-ons, but I'm making sure they stay. But yeah, so I actually have done pretty well class-wise in grad school thus far. But like I said earlier, I was exhausted going into the fall semester. So I already knew it wasn't about to be the same as like any other semester thus far, up until that point. So I take the first exam. It's on systems pharmacology, let's just say that. Like cardiovascular, GI, other stuff. Clearly I didn't do well in it. I actually got a 78, which is not passing in grad school because you need like an 80 or above, because C's in grad school are not passing. So I got a 78 on the first exam, And like, there's getting a bad grade, and then there's getting a bad grade and having the teacher call you. Like, my professor was so concerned about me and I like it made me feel worse, I think, in that moment, just because I was like, dang, am I the only person she called, or I did so badly that she needed to check on me, or this? And that didn't help my imposter syndrome of being concerned that I'm not going to do well, and then seeing that I'm not doing well. But in that moment, I wasn't really appreciative of it. But over time, like over the course of the class, I was really grateful to her for that, like my course director, for checking on me, because she consistently checked on me, and I needed it because I wasn't doing too hot. People close to me were getting sick, not with COVID, with general health issues, and just being concerned to like go to the hospital in case you were gonna get COVID. And yeah, so taking care of like my family members, trying to be a good student, trying to do research and be productive. Like the whole fall semester was really a blur. Like it was so long, and I don't really remember much of it, except that I was so stressed because all I did was study. Like I wasn't working out, I wasn't talking to my friends as much as I should have. I wasn't doing the things that make me happy, if that makes sense. And by the end of the semester, I was done. I was burnt out. I was like, at this point, it doesn't even feel real that the semester is over. Like, I'm done taking classes. I've taken all the requirements that I've needed to, all of the course requirements that I've needed to for my degree, like done with didactic coursework. And now it's just research. And around the time the semester was ending, I got news that my colony of animals, my experimental animals, because I do behavioral research, because they had to reduce how many breeders that we had, we didn't have any more animals to do research. And like, not the only thing, but one of the big things I was looking forward to by being done with classes was the fact that I could get back to my research and like finally be productive and finally do the things that I've been excited about, I've been writing about all year. And then I can't do that. And it had took me a year to get my colony to where it was before that. And so to have it be shut down that quickly was just, I mean, that was just like the final punch in the chest. Like, I was like, I just can't take this anymore. And while I wanted to film a video as soon as the semester was over, like, I was depressed, like really, really sad for weeks. And then I'm running around like, should I be in this program? Should I quit and find something else to do with my life? Am I really gonna be happy here? Is this gonna extend how long I'm in the program if I have to wait a year to get more animals to finally be able to do my research? And so I'm having this existential crisis right in time for Christmas, like not wanting to decorate, not wanting to do anything. So I do have good news though. Like I did learn this week that my animals did have another litter. So the breeders, that litter can be used as breeders, so we don't have to like wait another year to do stuff. That resulted in a big weight being lifted off of my chest regarding like whether I was doing the right thing or not. Like, I was catastrophizing the situation. I definitely was not thinking rationally about what was going on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely in a better place now. Mentally, I reached out to like the counseling center at my school to like talk to somebody about all the things I'm experiencing. But something that I did that was really helpful, and it's, I guess, where I'm going with the rest of this video. I feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order. Like, I feel like I should have done this step very last after I put my wig on. What you gonna do? Okay, so we got nails. I mean, I'll probably fix them a little bit later, but let's get on with this video, because okay, that's better. Also, I think this looks really cute together. I'm gonna put some black on, something. Not today, but okay. So what was I talking about before? Being stressed, end of the semester. Oh, so because of my immense stress at the end of the semester, I thought it would be best to reach out to my mentors. So I'm gonna make a video about this, or many videos about this as the time goes on, because I really love my research project. But so my research project is looking at pain and sickle cell disease. So on my committee, I have a lot of basic scientists who try to understand what's happening from a molecular standpoint, but I also have a clinician who studies sickle cell in humans. He treats patients, he runs the sickle cell program at my university, and he has been such an excellent resource since starting my PhD. And there are no black professors in my department. But this man is black. He is an MD, and he's black. And so because I'm not gonna say I don't trust my mentor, because I do, but there are things that I just don't want to talk to him about. So those things I didn't want to talk to him about, I took to my other mentor, which is important, and just emphasizes the fact that people need multiple mentors. So I go to him talking about what I've been experiencing, and this was before I realized that I did have animals. So I got to talk to him about what I'm experiencing, and really just get some advice, tell him what I'm thinking career-wise about this program, because I was going through it. And something that he did, that he was able to do, was connect me with a black woman researcher. Now she does not work at my institution. I don't know. I'm not familiar with her, oh good Lord, with her work or anything. But he was like, I feel like you need to talk to a black woman about this. And I was like, you're probably right. And it was up until that point that I realized that I didn't know any. Outside of my peers that are black women, like students, like fellow students, I don't know any black women researchers personally. Like, I had a couple of mentors, professors from Hampton, but those were chemistry professors and older, and just a little bit more removed than I would like. Like, they don't do biomedical research, they do chemistry research. I'm not saying their experiences are completely different, but I just didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to. So he connected me with this other black woman. Yes, because I'm also a black woman. This other black woman who works at where does she work? I think Harvard, actually. But it doesn't really matter, because it's a pandemic, so I was gonna have to meet with her on Zoom anyways. But I was just grateful that I should have wet this, but I don't want it to seep all the way in. But basically, I was just really grateful to him for recognizing that, hey, you might need someone to talk to who can give you things that I can't give you. Like, I'm not a black woman, and I have no idea what you're experiencing. Well, I mean, a little bit of an idea, because you live with black women, you raised a black woman, you're married to a black woman. I'm filming a YouTube video.
Cute.
It's to get rid of me / where have you been the last 6 months?
I heard you talking to yourself on here. So.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Your nails look nice.
Thank you. I just did them.
I know. I'm just glad this helps something to do with what you're doing, basically.
Been a long since I've used. I was gonna say foundation, but this is actually just BB cream. Any liquid.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm not doing that, but I feel you. It's been.
Well, I wanted to film, so I'm actually doing the freaking most, but
yeah. It's okay.
I don't know what I was just saying because I have short-term memory loss. Basically, we need more Black women in STEM, in science. We need more Black women who are mentors, because being a Black woman in science is a really lonely place. Like, being Black in grad school is a really lonely place. Like I told y'all, I have a couple of friends who are also Black women in science, and I mean, I cling to them like it's like for dear life. Like, it's very lonely and isolating because we have unique experiences that people don't really understand. But we need to do better. And I feel like that's partly part of the reason why I made this YouTube channel. Like, I mean, to be honest, there's not a lot of PhD students. There's a lot of medical students, but there's not a lot of PhD students on YouTube. There's not a lot of Black PhD students, period, especially on YouTube. And I just wanted to share my experiences, my journey, my advice, and kind of just document this experience. I feel like I've told y'all a lot that's been going on in my life. Some of it, I feel like most of it's been bad. Let me tell y'all some good things. I finished the class with a B. Not an A, but a B. And I'm quite proud of myself for that because I know that I tried my best and I did my best. I lost 15 of those pounds that I've gained in quarantine in the month of November, December. What else? There's some small wins. And I'm saying small, but I'm not trying to minimize them myself. I just recognize that there are levels. So, not that I think that diminishes how much they mean to me, because I'm still very grateful for the things that have happened, but I'm gonna call them small wins. So yeah, I hit like my saving goal for my, personal finances. Yeah, so we need more Black women in science. I made this channel to talk about my journey and connect with more Black scientists, Black women scientists, Black men scientists. What am I trying to do? I just don't know who thought. I'm gonna just get this to my mom. Who I thought I was. That doesn't look dark enough. I'm gonna use both of them. That just feels wrong. This is not right. That's not it. I feel like I should just use this stick, but I also feel like this makes me like duller. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly I don't do makeup very often.
And then put the pasta in after that, or pasta in with the wine?
Pasta after the wine.
Pasta after the wine.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's broccoli, mushrooms, and onions?
Yeah. I mean, I don't put too much onions in it, but I do add a little bit. Or you can use onion powder. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onion powder.
I also use spinach sometimes.
Okay. I'll do spinach and broccoli.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm trying to pick something from my parents before I leave.
Where are you going?
I have to run to the store. I was going to get some of those glasses to make some gifts. But then I said, no, I don't feel like doing it. So I probably won't feel like doing it. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Okay. Sorry. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Sorry for that interruption. I look crazy. But whatever. We just gonna go with it. I feel like I should do the other one first. If it's not clear to y'all yet, I don't do makeup very much. I'm working on it. I'm learning. I'm trying to. But, yeah. Like, this is the entirety of the products that I own. I mean, I have a lot of stuff on my counter, but I'm definitely not a makeup guru. I follow a couple, and I'll be like, damn, wow, they really did that. But, I'm definitely no pro. So let's talk about what we're gonna do on this channel now and what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my PhD experience. So because I finished my classes, like when I finished classes in December, like whenever my final was done, I'm done with classes. Like I've completed all the requirements, I'm done. So now it's next stage. And so the next step in my program is basically to take my comprehensive exam, or also known as a qualifying exam, and that is when I become a candidate, or I guess it's also called a candidacy exam. But that's the next stage for me. So I'm giving a student seminar in February, so I'm planning to do my qualifying exam also in February. So I see if I can do that at the same time. So that gives me like 2 months to less than 2 months to do any more experiments that I have planned out. Yeah, I'm working on putting together my proposal again for this qualifying exam, so I can do well and pass on the first time, because that'd be really nice. Nothing is wrong with people who don't pass on the first time, though. I would just like to do it. Yeah, I'm also, so I didn't get that grant that I applied for in August. I found out about that also in that time that I was having my little pity party. So I'm resubmitting that, and the next deadline passed in December, so I'm doing the April deadline. And so that should be enough time for me to prepare what comes next. So I'm really excited. I don't know why I'm doing all that. I'm really excited about that. I definitely should have like used this at some point. So yeah, so qualifying exam in February, F31 grant resubmission in April. I would really like to get funded for this project, but if I don't get funded in April, for this project, but this next submission date, I'm not doing it again. My school has a training grant for students, and while the F31 is an excellent learning exercise, and it's great if you get it, the institutional training grant is also, why does this line seem so harsh? Because it is harsh. So I didn't detail my first F31 journey because I was stressed. It was the summertime. Y'all know the deal. But I will be trying to document this one and giving like some more tips, because now that I'm done with classes, I have a lot more free time than I originally did. So like I can talk about like my writing process. Not sure if y'all want to take tips on that though. We'll see. Stay tuned. But about my writing process, about like giving presentations, how to write a poster, how to write a paper. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm writing my first author publication. So I have 2 research publications from like a summer internship that I had, and then a school project, a work project that I worked on at undergrad, but I don't have anything with my current research group, like the lab that I'm doing my PhD in. And we were asked to write this review article, so we're getting that out. Hopefully it'll be published in the first of the year. I have another research paper that I'm working on, hope to publish before my F31 resubmission, so I can use that on my application. So a lot of things are in the works. I have like a couple experiments that I'm going to talk about. So yeah, but I also want to keep that thing that I was talking about a little bit earlier in mind, and that's the fact that like being a Black woman in grad school is hard, and I want to keep making content as authentically as possible to share my experience, because like it ain't all good, it ain't all bad either though. And there are ways to navigate it and make it the best that it can be for you. And so I'm gonna keep trying to do that and trying to push that, because I need some help around here, y'all. Am I gonna do eyeshadow? What time is it? Late. So I'm gonna try to keep making videos, keep making content. I want to talk a little bit like about imposter syndrome, depression in grad school, things that I'm acutely experiencing. I feel like this video has been all over the place, and I think that's like a metaphor for how I'm feeling right now, like a little bit all over the place. And I'm sorry for that if it's bothering you. I'm about to do something very subtle because these are Christmas photos, but I want you to be able to see it, so. As y'all can see, I don't know what I'm doing makeup wise, so feel free to drop some tips in the comments if y'all think I need to be using different products or doing things in a different order, or if I don't have the right tools, because what am I doing? Really, what am I doing? I'm looking at I had to stop myself because I'm pretty sure that's just a manifestation of imposter syndrome. Also, if you're a Black girl scientist, a BICOP scientist, and you want to connect with me, you don't like have a YouTube channel you want me to follow, drop your Instagram in a comment. You could drop your Twitter. I'm very not much on Twitter, but I'll try my best. And let's connect. Like I respond. Ooh, I'm supposed to put some purple in it. Yeah, I'm trying to give myself more space. Like I'm really hard on myself. Very type A person, and that's what causes like a root of my stress is from. So like me being okay with me getting a B in this class is like an effort to stop being so hard on myself. Me stopping myself from being self-deprecating about the fact that I don't do makeup very well. I'm not an experienced makeup artist is an effort in that direction. And I don't know. I'm trying to do better. Now, see, this is where I messed up. I don't know if lashes go on before eyeliner. And then what lashes am I gonna wear? I'm thinking these ones because these give me, I'm thinking these ones because they give me baddie vibes. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so change plans. Them lashes is way too much for Christmas photos. We're not finna do that. This might be a struggle because there is glue on this lash and it looks a little nappy. Does that make sense to y'all? Yeah. So I tried to do lashes, that didn't work, and then I tried to do my eyelashes without taking the glue off of my eyelashes. So this one looks kind of ghetto, but I don't want to redo it because I'm running out of time. So that's what that's gonna be for now. Now it's time to put my trusty dusty wig on. I definitely didn't do any lips. What am I gonna do? I just bought, ooh, let's go with this. I just bought the Fenty Beauty cream glosses. No, I bought one cream gloss. Which is this? It just says Gloss Bomb Cream. I guess that's the, oh no, it says Cookie Jar. I can't read it. So I'm using Cookie Jar.
We're gonna go with this Fenty Glow because I don't know what that was.
Well, there's definitely like lines on my forehead, but I'm wearing a headband wig, by the way. Now it's time to get the clothes, cause chair so I can give y'all all the feels. So these are our pajamas. My whole family has matching ones. For some reason, this family of 3 women and 1 man has all men's pajamas. So that's why they fit the way they do. But I really like them. They're like gray satin. I thought my makeup might have been too much, but it doesn't feel like that anymore. And it's really cute. This is the final look, and we've gotten to the end of the video. I'm about to go downstairs with my family and take Christmas photos. I'll be sure to insert a couple for your entertainment. But yeah, I just wanted to come back on here, really get back into this, because I think it's something that's important. But it doesn't get enough attention. And we back on consistent videos now, so be sure to stay tuned, because y'all gonna get another one next week. All right.